Alright, I'm doing something a little bit different this time. I'm using the real camera, the good camera, instead of the um, front-facing camera, because instead of looking at me while I talk, I'm going to show you scenery and talk. Basically what I'm going to talk about is, why do I live where I live? Why do you live where you live? Maybe is the question you can put into the comments. I live in Redondo Beach, and now this is my view. This is the view I have on my way to work. What you saw behind me is my car, and this is my road. I could take a busier road and be a quarter mile inland, but why do that when I can have this as my view? There are mornings when I come along here, and actually it's pretty common to see dolphin up along the shore break there, just coming along, enjoying themselves. And a few times I've actually had whales come by and been able to see whales. I've seen spouts, I've seen tails, I've seen all sorts of stuff. And it's just very pleasing, quiet, get you started in the day. You can hear the waves crashing, the surf going, see people walking their dogs and enjoying themselves, exercising, all that kind of stuff. And it's just nice. On the way home, I can watch the sunset. So I get to watch the sunset over the ocean instead of just a whole bunch of cars and lights and traffic. But obviously there's more to it than just the beach here. The city is Redondo Beach. It's got a beach, and so that's where I am. In fact, there's some dolphin right there. If I can zoom in and hold it steady, there are a couple dolphin over by where that little white cap was, just past it. I can see the backs, but there they are. They're going north, so that's from left to right. I'm trying to center them as best I can, but I'll talk while I'm showing them. Redondo Beach, we are 10 miles south of LAX, so if I need to travel, the airport is close. But more than that, we are like 15 minutes from the freeway, so not being freeway close actually is a good thing. It means that we're a little bit more off the beaten track. It's a quieter area here. It's not as busy and cosmopolitan as Venice and other places like that might be. I'm saying a lot. I'm going to have to fix that. When public speaking, you can take a pause. You don't have to fill it with something like I feel like I have to. Like that. So Redondo Beach, it's a city of about 60,000 people, so I call it a medium-sized city, but it's basically in Los Angeles as well. Los Angeles has millions of people, very busy area, so there's something to do everywhere, and you're not too far away. I can go to the Kings games. That's about a half-hour, 40-minute drive. I can go to the mountains a couple hours away. I've got the beaches right here. I can go to the desert, lakes. There's all sorts of stuff in the area, but I can come back to Redondo Beach. It's quiet. It's not the same as living in a busy area. I've lived in Boston before. I've lived in other parts of Los Angeles, and there's really something to be said for what I call a beach city. The lifestyle is calm. It's a very healthy city. We have something out here called the Beach Cities Health District, which is a organization that obviously is involved with improving health. And one of the things that they do, they've got a Blue Zones project. You can go look up Blue Zones on the internet and see what they have. But they've got lots of initiatives. They've reduced childhood obesity in the beach cities significantly. Smoking is down, activity is up. Mindfulness is one of the things they talk about. They've got a lot of metrics that they use, a lot of research. They put money into it. They get grant funding, and they have restaurants that are certified Blue Zones, which means the food is going to be a little bit healthier. So it's not, and it's a lot of it's good food. But it ends up being, if it's a Mediterranean restaurant, it's really easy for them to get Blue Zone certified. But even Eat It Joe's, the local breakfast greasy spoon, is Blue Zone certified because they have meals that are applicable and that fit that healthy lifestyle. Our schools are really good here. I'm a little bit biased there. I might talk about schools alone on a talk later. But we've got 8 elementary schools, 2 middle schools, and a high school, and a continuation high school. And they're all very highly rated. When you have good schools, it makes the neighborhood desirable. And when you have a desirable neighborhood, property values go up. In fact, they've gone up to the point now where if I sold my house to myself, I wouldn't be able to live in Redondo Beach. Property values have gone up that much since I've been living here. I've been living here in Redondo Beach since 1986. I rented for a little bit, bought a house with some partners, got married, bought another house, and so I live in the southern part of Redondo Beach. South Redondo Beach is a little more open. North Redondo Beach has 2 and a lot, 3 and a lot, more condos and more apartments. In South Redondo Beach, of the area where I am right now, right behind me there's a lot of apartment buildings because this is walking distance from the beach. You're going to have denser living there. Otherwise, why do you choose to live where you are? Is it that you can afford it? Is it that it's close to work? My office is also in Redondo Beach. We chose the office based on where we lived. We didn't choose where we lived based on the office. Me and my partners, we all lived in Redondo Beach and found a spot. It was time for us to actually get an office and not just all be working from home and working for other jobs. We found an office and we wanted something that was close and convenient. We looked within a few miles of where we lived. And that was important to us. But what is it that motivates you? Is your business lifestyle? And if it's lifestyle, where is it that you want to live? How do you make your business work so that you can live where you want to live, not where you have to live? And that's where we are now. I've got a business that allows me to live in my favorite place I've ever lived. I really like Boston. It was a great city, but I haven't seen anything better than where I am right now. So, in your comments, let me know where you live, why you live there. Let's make this a little bit more interactive. With that, I am going to sign off and thank you for enjoying the scenery with me. If this was a summer day instead of being fall, I guess, or whatever this is on October, there'd be a lot more activity, a lot more runners, a lot more dog walkers, but we are what we are.